Well, a follow-up now on a story that we brought you about 2 weeks ago, the story of Bob Clarke, a former Ottawa music teacher who preyed on teen boys. Well, CBC News has learned that Clarke sought professional help while working with children as far back as 1969. But as Julie Ireton tells us, the mental health system did not keep him from causing harm.
A report obtained by CBC reveals an Ottawa teacher sought psychiatric treatment for years before several former students became victims. The risk assessment was written last year at the Royal Ottawa Mental Health Centre. It notes that in 1969, Clarke went so far as to ask a psychiatrist to castrate him. The report concludes that over the years, Clarke's behavior was minimized. His care was transferred to other psychiatrists, and he was lost in follow-up. John Myers was in Bob Clarke's music class and high school band in the late 1970s. Myers says the report gives him a different perspective on the man convicted of abusing him.
I do, in a way, feel sorry for him, especially because I can't help but remember the good times of the band trips and, the good times that we had as well. And if he was trying to get help, the system failed us, and it failed him as well as me and the other victims.
Psychologists and psychiatrists do have a legal duty to report if they believe a patient has the potential to harm children. That law has been in effect for decades, but it's not clear exactly what Clarke told mental health professionals about his behavior toward male students over the decades. He went on to abuse 8 students in the 1970s, 80s, and 90s. Clarke is now in federal prison. Julie Ireton, CBC News, Ottawa.